Hey, Tacoma Comics. That's my name, though sometimes I go by other names. And I am here to share with you the haul I got from Rose City Comic Con and also to talk about what was an absolutely fabulous time. I'm kind of exhausted now, but it was well worth it. Had a great time. And I'll be back showing you plenty of swag right after this intro. Told you I'd be back, and here I am. Um, yeah, it was a great time. So let me give you a little bit of background, see if you are interested in hearing this or not. I went down with Nola and my boys. So uh, Nola lives about half hour south of me, and my wife could not make it this year because we could not get a dog sitter, and we almost always go down as a family. One day, my wife takes the boys throughout Portland. One day, I take the boys to the con, and my wife gets a free day to go around Portland. But that didn't work out, so took the boys, picked up Nola, drove down, hit the hotel. It was because the boys are older now. We had to get two rooms. We didn't go as nice a hotel. We stayed in a motel that was okay. We'll just leave it at that. Had to like get a new door key every time I got there because my key pass just never worked. But that's okay. Nola was kind enough to remember to bring books that I had won from him in an auction. So first and second appearance. Hey, there's Nola, by the way, in the chat. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I've been waiting for this one for a while. I will probably put this one up for resale. Nola had them both packaged together, so I grabbed those. I don't know about you, Nola. I'm exhausted. I was just telling everybody I'm pretty tired at this point. So we went over the con Friday, and I grabbed a few books, not a large haul, but they found a dollar bin place, Superior Spider-Man, number 2, which I needed, number 3, which I wasn't sure if I needed, and apparently I did not need. Found X-Men Adventures 2 newsstand, which I don't need because I sold all my X-Men Adventures, but I guess I'm collecting it again. I don't know. I can't stop. Eve Ewing wrote this. Oh, you slept already. Eve Ewing wrote this, which is good because the first issue was written by Magdalene Visaggio, and Mags is great, but man, I did not like her work on this, so I may try to get the rest of these now. I don't know how long that series went for. I just did not like issue 1, and if you know me, you know I'm a huge Miss Marvel fan. So yeah, grabbed an Uncanny that I was missing, 481, I believe. Just finishing out the top half of that run before I contemplate the second. And then this booth had a bunch of runaways with covers. Middleton did the early covers. These covers are all by, was it Jan Chen? I just looked up the name because I couldn't remember. I think it was somebody Jan Chen. Very nice covers. Really kind of digging these. I like Runaways a lot. I don't know if you ever saw the TV show. Absolutely loved the TV show. Loved Runaways. Loved the characters. Adrian Alphana's artwork in the interiors is just great. So big Runaway fan all the way. Okay. I'm going to go to the big haul last. I'll show the big haul, then I'll show the signed books. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Looks like I lost all my viewers unless StreamYard is just lying to me. That's okay. I did a box break on IG earlier because I also bought the Star Wars pre-release boxes. Sold twice, said I got some cards that were worth something, so boom. All right, going way back and filling out runs. I found the same guy that I bought some blips and some Usagi from last year. Uh, went back to his booth and I spent 250 cash. You tell me if what I got was worth it. What you think? From the Fantagraphics, number 9. Now I've got 1 through 10 complete, plus a bunch of others. 19, 24. So these all have prices on them, as you can see, but basically what he did was he gave these to me. They had prices on, he kind of charged me the price, otherwise everything was cover price. And then he said 250, or he said like 300 was everything added up to. I said, would you do 200? And he's like, all right, let's meet in the middle. Which is pretty cool. Boom. From the Dark Horse series, I got number 5, which is really, really cool. Definitely needed that. Now, I've got like 1 through 20 or something, and then there's about 165 issues in the Dark Horse series. I almost have them all. There's 36, 44, and then skip a lot. 133, 135, 136. Oh, excuse me. 137. Now, 143, and I may throw this out. I don't know if you can see how bad this one is, but I didn't love it. It's got some crinkles and some wrinkles and some dirt on the back. There's 151. Then he also had this Art of Usagi book that was put out by Radio Comics. Doesn't have a date on it, so I'm not exactly sure, but at some point, stands to put these out. 1998, so pretty early on, actually. Got those. Got this little mini comic, which I always dig Star Wars stuff that I haven't seen before or that I don't have, and that is definitely one of them. Tales of the Jedi. This is really cool. 1997 newsstands. 2 that I didn't have in the Fall of the Sith. I think there's issue 2 and there's issue 5. I think that's the complete run of Fall of the Sith. Both of those are newsstand. Don't know what year this is. Vader's Quest. This is a newsstand. Very, very cool. Needed that issue. So kind of some run fillers there. So all those Usagi, all those early Usagi, these Star Wars run fillers. There's Darth Maul, issue 1. I've got Ron Mars' signature on issue 2 or 3. I can't remember. But I think 1 was the only one I needed to finish that. Some Lockjaw variants I got. I don't know why, but I just thought it was kind of cool, and they were there. So I grabbed them kind of cheap. This is not Scotty Young. It just looks like Scotty Young. I got 2 books that I needed to finish the Deadly Genesis storyline. I can now read that, issue 2. And issue 3. It says I have 0 followers in here, so I'm guessing nobody's watching. Which just interested me. I had 650 followers, not a huge channel, but I know they bury these in the live tab, so nobody's going to see this after I do it, and nobody's watching now, so that's just hysterical to me. But I'm having fun. Got my Iron Man. I've already got a copy of that, but it's cheap, so I grabbed that again. Strange Academy, number 1, 3rd printing. Teen Titans, number 12, first appearance of Batman Who Laughs, B cover. So not quite as popular as the A cover because the Batman Who Laughs is not prominent, but you can still see him. One of my all-time favorite books. I used to have a newsstand and a direct, and I think I sold the newsstand, kept the direct. And there you go. Wait a second. This is really embarrassing. To hear the message now, press 1. To place this call on hold, press the pound. Good afternoon, Soda family. This is co-director. I get the text, I get the phone call, and I get the email. All right, these are pretty big, and one of these I didn't even realize it was a newsstand. 147, 148 in a newsstand, and 149. I believe these went up to 150. Right, so you got that Batman Who Laughs, you got the GI Joes, you got the Iron Man, you got the Spider-Man, Wolverine, you got the Strange Academy, you got all the Usagis, and then look at the price that was on this. That's insane, dude. That is insane. $80? Come on now. Like, I know prices have fallen, but I think this is just priced early. And I mean, whoa, look at that. And I checked the back. You don't even have that color rub by the back of Luke's heel on that advertisement. I mean, this is primo, 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 primo. So pretty excited about that. And now let me show you what I got signed. If you have not read this already, go ahead and read this. Really great. If you liked Andor, go ahead and read this. Really great by Jody Hauser. She writes some incredibly good Star Wars stuff, and this is one of them. Got that? Yeah, it was a lot of fun, Tony. Thank you. First appearance, Echo. I got signed by David Mack. It's hard to tell his signature, but it's there. I have had this Not Safe for Work book coming up. I've had this signed by Kelly Sue and Valentine Delandro many years ago. Kelly Sue added her own flair there. The letterer, Clayton Cowles, just added this right there. That's a CC underneath it. I thought that was pretty darn cool. He didn't charge me for that. He said he charged like he would sketch words on or like word bubbles on your books, but signed for free. So he did that for free, which is pretty cool. This is really neat. Ryan Stelfreeze, signature down there. Hard to read his signature, but that's okay. Got him to sign that. So I was really excited that he signed that. I also got him to sign 2 Star Wars cards from an Art of Star Wars like series from a long, long time ago, which is pretty darn cool. Look at this. This John Jiang, which is just one of my favorite Usagis. And I had John's signature there, and now I got Stan's signature up there. Albedo 3, the second appearance of Usagi. Got Stan's signature right across the top there. And then, my favorite, I got Stan to go ahead and do a little sketch there where he's cutting his own ears off, which I just think is great. Absolutely love that. Put a little video of that up on IG. Great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. Like I said, the con was so much fun because after the first day, we went, or after Friday night, I went with Nola and we met up with Disco and Travis at Marriott, had a few beers, enjoyed ourselves. And then Saturday, like I said, did about a half day at the con, half day going to shops in Portland for my sons, Lego stores, vintage stores, art stores, all the stuff that they like, game stores, found a great game store for my son. And then that night went out. Yeah, thank you, Tony. I love those. That night I went out with my sons to a very, very fancy French dinner. And then the next morning, this morning, actually, God, it's like only 10 hours ago, we met up with Kyle, Promiscuous Time Traveler, and had breakfast. So I own all 3 issues of this, but I forgot to bring it. Just duh. So I bought the hardcover at the show, and I got some signatures here. This one right here, Gene Ha. Doesn't that look freaking awesome? He was at the Hero Initiative table, and if you donated, bought the book or donated some money, he was doing free little sketches. So he did that. That's Kelly Sue up there. Remember who you are already. That is Nicholas Scott for Then, For Now, Forever. Blessed Be. And then Clayton Cowles. The only major one that I'm missing on this is Phil Jimenez. He just wasn't at the table. Like they were all four of them were sitting in a row. But if you've never read this, I mean, it won like awards last year, won Eisner Awards. It's gorgeous. See if I can find a cool splash page, like full of pages like this. Just amazing stuff. Phil Jimenez did like some ridiculously look look at this. Look at this. I mean, goddamn, just just gorgeous. Just gorgeous stuff. So if you ever get a chance to read this, buy it. Like it's not just to read, like buy it, soak it up, enjoy it. Please do. It's so worth it. Such a good book. All right. That is it. I needed to purge myself of my experience. It was a great time. Greatest part, like I said, was seeing friends, hanging out with Chance all weekend, and like he was cool. My sons are cool around him. Great food down in Portland. Just great time. It's a great city, it really is. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And stupid IG reels. Oh, the homeless in Portland are ruining it. There's a homeless problem. That's a societal problem that we need to fix, not like a blemish on Portland alone, or a reason not to go to a beautiful city. So, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you later. Don't know where that little commentary at the end came. I just want to shout out Portland because I love going there. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being here.